How's it going, ladies and gentlemen? Mad Hatter here. Just wanted to show off my blaze farm. Oh, poopy. Okay, let's go ahead and do this. Oh god, why are they out here? Why are they out here? Why are they out here? No, they should not be outside that pen. Why are they outside the pen? Oh, okay. All right, oh, we got them. Anyway, well, that wasn't fun. That wasn't fun. All right, well, anyway, there we go. Apparently the blazes think this is funny. So, I don't like that. I don't like that. I really don't. I don't like the idea that the blazes think that that's funny. I'm guessing I'm guessing that when I what do you call it? If they're close enough to the what the heck? If they're close enough to the wall, because I've noticed cows in my world. Maybe it's just me. Like if I spawn into my world and a cow's like too close to the fence, they'll kind of spawn through the fence. And I've noticed that happening. I have noticed that happening. Hey, bud. We're just gonna put those there, you know, because you like hanging out in there. I don't want you to get hurt, you know. But the spawner is dead center. It's 6 blocks from the bottom of the spawner to the floor. The floor counts as 7, so you got to go down one more than that. Put the floor in, then it's 6 from the very bottom of the spawner. One piece of glass on top of the spawner to keep them from spawning on top of it. But what I did was I made the walls 9 blocks high, which is like 2 blocks over the spawner itself, just to keep them contained. And I think that's why they're a little pissy. Because they don't like being penned in. Apparently. Oh hey. It's not as efficient as I would like for this particular spawner to be. That's why I'm hoping after I post this video that I can get some help from some folks to professionally, you know, get some professional ideas, because I want to try to make this as simplistic as possible. I don't like doing builds that are complicated or something like this unless absolutely necessary. The thing is with builds like this, unfortunately, I think now I'm not very sure, do not hold me to it, that starting out with a more complicated and then going simplistic is the best way to go. I think, I'm not sure, but I personally, I mean, I like to go as simplistically as possible and then work on, like, all right, if that doesn't work, then what can we do? Like, what if we do X, Y, and Z, and work out the problem from there. In the tutorial world that I have, where my creative tutorial world, where I went and built this really wasn't much of an issue. I mean, they were actually falling straight into it, and they were following straight to it. So I was looking at that, trying to figure out, like, what in the heck did I do? Now, the main reason why I was so hell-bent on building this is because I need the blaze rods for my for my brewing stand and all that. See, as we can see, I've been working on this for a little bit, so I got plenty of glowstone and all that. And that's what's really cool about this farm. It's not only just XP, it's also for the blaze rods and the glowstone powder, which is, you know, glowstone powder, whatever you want to call it. I don't, you know. All I know is that I need a lot of it for you know, my brewing stand and you know, so to help with lighting and all that, because I do happen to like the light that the glowstone gives off. Okay, so we're gonna, so just real quick, I built, or rather I should, let me rephrase that, I tried to build a simplistic blaze farm. Not including the floor, it's 7 blocks down from the spawner. After putting in the floor, then it's 6 blocks from the spawner, and then placed a block of glass on top of the spawner. If you can see up there, you can see right there. There's actually a glass block on top of it to keep the blazes from spawning on top of it. The walls themselves is 4 blocks from the spawner, with the 5th block being the wall for the enclosure. So if when building this, if you go 5 blocks from the spawner, that 5th block is going to be your is where your wall is going to be. So just keep that in mind. Building it, I built it 9 high because the ceiling was 2 blocks higher than where the spawner was, and I only did that just to keep them contained. So they wouldn't like go over the sides, because they can float around. So, all right then. So let's go and get out of here. I'll show you the outside real quick. Okay. Here's the other. This is another great reason why I was so happy to get that closed in. Alright, so we're gonna go outside now. Oh wait. Get that taken care of. So, glass block on top of the spawner. The wall is actually originally supposed to be 7 high, which is supposed to be like even with the spawner, but I'd made it 2 more just to fit the ceiling so they couldn't get out. Just kind of keep them penned in is what I tried to do. Sometimes a fat lot of good it does, but alright, so we got that, right? And poopy. Alright. There we go. I was paying attention. I'm burning. Oh god, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Fire protection potions, like, I guess like the kind of one like you could swim in lava with and not take damage. That's a good thing to have on you. Kind of pre-pot yourself with that if you know you're going to be in a situation like this. You know, that is a good idea. Make sure you have the ones that are like 8 minutes. But we're going to get ourselves out of here and show you my other spawner real quick. And we'll get that done. Run over here. Oh wait, I see what the problem is. Now this right here is my zombie spawner, but I'm gonna have to show you this out here. I wonder, did I close that off? Did I close it off? Or did I mess that up? So I tried doing a video earlier and I don't know if the spawner is going to work or not. I mean, it works, but it's not as efficient. I'm trying to make it as efficient as possible, but okay, I did close it off. Okay, just wanted to make sure I closed it off. I gotta fix it. I gotta get a bucket to stop that. Ugh. Alright, so the zombie spawner I'm about to show you is, oh, before I even do that, I found the zombie spawner, and basically what happened was that, after I found it, I put in some water to push them over to a water elevator, which brings them right over here. Now, they go up the water elevator, after being pushed by water. They go up here and they go over and then down, and they drop about 21, 22 blocks. It's almost enough to kill them, and it's enough to where you can like pick up any block and like just hit them a couple of times and they'll be dead, or once and they'll be dead. And it's actually, it's not as efficient as I would hope for. I would like for it to have been. The only problem I see is because they keep fighting the current. If there's enough of them there, they'll eventually push each other through, but it could stand to be a little more efficient, which is like the Blaze Farm. I'm trying to, put this out to see if I can get anybody or somebody to look at it and say, hey, if you do this, this, and this, you'll be able to, if you do A, B, and C, you'll be able to get X, Y, and Z out of it, which is really what I'm hoping for. There we go. They are starting to spawn. So let's see. It should drop down there. And I had the same thing going with the things right there, the hoppers. And just for the record, all my I have a fishing pole too that has mending on it, but sword, pickaxe, bow, fishing pole all have mending on it. And mending is a must for that. So, but anyway, that's really what it is. I'm going to need help with that, and I'm going to consult with some folks who are actually a ton better at this than I am. Folks, thank you for watching, and you guys have a great rest of the day.